Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Mac here playing Payday 3. We're playing the Dirty Ice level on Overkill and getting the Cleaning It Out Achievement / trophy for cleaning all of the jewelry bags and escaping. In order to do this, I would recommend being level 34 so that you can unlock the heavy ballistic armor, as well as going with a more tanky build, as you will likely end up in a shootout. Like many achievements and trophies in Payday 3, it is possible in solo, but you'll have a much easier time with 2, 3, or even 4 people. We are doing it with 3. We will have to secure and clean all of the bags. In total, there are 14 bags. 8 of them are found in the main lobby of the jewelry store, 5 of them are in the VIP showcase room, and 1 of them is in the vault. Out of these 14 cases, 13 of them can be cleaned. You'll need to clean all of them. Let me explain how all of this works. You'll need a good understanding of everything in this level. You do want to stay in stealth as long as possible. This will help you buy a lot of extra time that you can use to start securing bags in the VIP showcase room. But you're also in a race against the clock because the store manager, who is located in the lobby, is required to open up the cleaning room, and she will leave after usually only 1 or 2 minutes. It is possible to do the entire mission in stealth, but that's going to definitely require a full team of 4, as well as a lot of intimidation and hostage-related perks, and it's very difficult to control the random civilians on the street. They really get in the way of all of the things you're trying to do here. The first course of action is to end up in the basement. You'll need the code to do this. The code is located in the manager's office on the computer. You can find an email letting you know the code. It'll either be the Wi-Fi password, the numbers on the cabinets in the VIP showcase room, or the employee of the month number. Use that code to get into the basement, where you can disalarm the VIP showcase room, as well as grab the red key card either inside of that room or off of the guard. Realistically, if you're playing in co-op while this is happening, you want someone upstairs inside of the manager's office grabbing a phone QR code, using this phone QR code to get access to the VIP showcase, and you can start looting the VIP showcase now. You'll also need to make sure you grab the manager before they run away. If they run away, you actually can't do this. You grab the manager, escort them into the VIP showcase, which someone can unlock from the inside, push them against the retinal scanner to open up the side room, and at this point you should have pretty much everything you need opened up. Inside of this side room, you can find the cleaner. You need to clean 13 of the 14 bags, and all you need to do is grab your loot, throw the bag against the machine, and it'll say that it is currently in the process of cleaning some jewelry. Each packet takes around 30 seconds to clean. You'll need 13 packets, so you're going to be cleaning for at least 6 to 7 minutes here. The only bag you don't need to clean are the rare stones. If you need to know, the rare stones are found in the vault. To access them, you will need the red key card from the basement. You'll need someone to push the button inside of the manager's office on the desk. While the person with the red key card interacts with the red key card slot, this will open up the vault and you can grab the rare jewels. Make sure you store them somewhere safe, but you don't need to clean them. Additionally, the way the cleaner works, you can have multiple bags inside of the cleaner queued up, but once one of the bags is cleaned, it will push that bag out, and you have to take the bag out of the cleaner for it to start cleaning the next bag. Bags that are cleaned will be marked with white X's so that you know that they are cleaned, and you can store them somewhere safe so that none of the FBI agents steal those while you're working on something else. Additionally, before the first assault, there will be a hostage negotiation stage. If you have 4 people and one of them is an intimidator, this is actually a great opportunity to trade hostages for extra time, and you can definitely buy yourself an extra 40 or even 50 seconds before the first assault, which is incredibly useful. It's not about saving the time at the beginning, it's about making the enemies at the end as easy as possible. In between the phases of the police assault, you also want to be making sure that all of the bags are accounted for. Count how many bags are in the machine, out of the machine already cleaned, and the rare stones, how many are on people's backs, and everything else. You need to make sure you get all 14. There's nothing more disheartening than missing one at the very end. For the next little while, you'll basically be guarding the cleaning machine and surviving police assaults. This will take you the significant portion of the playthrough, and what we would recommend is just to stay in the cleaning room and let the enemies come to you. We did find turrets pretty helpful as long as they're pretty leveled. But the most important thing is to probably bring extra armor bags and use your favors to spawn extra things on the map that you can pick up as a just in case, because once your armor breaks against overkill enemies, it can be very difficult to survive. My strategy was to bring in my marksman rifle and just line up the heads in a hallway, and they basically walked into my shot. Additionally, we found that if we held a hostage, we were able to negate a lot of the damage we would suffer from overkill enemies. This would just allow us to buy a lot of extra time and let our turrets do a lot more work. While you're doing this, you're basically waiting for a key phase, and that is the police regrouping phase. This is going to be your first opportunity to chain bags down to where the chopper will land later. But do not call the chopper because they don't stay for very long, and you won't be able to get through all of the bags in one shot. So in order to do that, we're actually going to start stacking bags. And to do that, you want to put them on a very specific place near where the chopper will land, which is on top of a little bit of some garbage bags. This way, none of the police are able to steal them back from you. When the FBI arrives, they will also arrive in a truck that has a satellite dish on it. This can spawn pretty much anywhere on the map. For us, it spawned over here. But you want to make sure you shoot out the satellite dish. This will make sure that less enemies spawn in the next assault wave. We did also loot all of the little jewelry that's scattered around the shop. I don't believe this is necessary, but feel free to do it if you find some downtime. Now, the next key moment you're waiting for is when there are about 3 or 4 bags left to be cleaned. Because each bag is 30 seconds, this is around 1 or 2 minutes before you are completely done with the cleaning cycles. And it takes about 2 minutes for the chopper to arrive. We wouldn't recommend signaling the flare and calling the chopper when there are 2 minutes left necessarily, unless you believe that there will be no police assault. Ideally, the chopper arrives in between regrouping phases, allowing you to load the chopper completely without worrying about enemies, as it is by far way easier to defend the jewelry store than it is to defend yourself outside from enemies at all angles while there are snipers. The important thing to know is that the chopper only stays in its first location for about a minute, and then it will quickly run away and regroup at a much more difficult place to extract from. So it is very important that once you call the chopper and once it lands, you load everything and escape all at once. So here you may notice we only have 2 bags left to clean, which is a reasonable amount of time, and we believe that the police assault will be done within the next 1 or 2 minutes. So at this point, we're going to go and signal the getaway by going to the road and using the flare. I didn't have a lot of armor or health necessarily, so someone else on our team was responsible for that role. If you time it right, which is pretty important, the police assault will end and the police will regroup. All of your bags will be cleaned and the chopper will arrive almost all at the same time. If done correctly, you can quickly and easily load all 14 bags without much effort, without much enemy resistance, and you are as good as gone. I'd highly recommend listening to the announcer so that you make sure you have all 14, or just try to have a team count. But things can get very hectic very quickly at the end here, so the more quickly you do this, the better. Once you think you have all 14 and 13 of them are cleaned, and the last one being the rare stones, you can sit in the escape zone to finish it off. And if done on overkill difficulty, you will unlock the Cleanin It Out Achievement / trophy. Congratulations! Thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video, share with a friend. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Peace!